guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this lovely herringbone stitch. It just reminds me of fall and it makes me crave the scent of pumpkin spice. And be sure to keep a lookout because there will be a pumpkin video to go along with the stitch. And I'm going to be using a 9mm hook. And you can use any bulky yarn. This is Burnett Baby and Vanilla. And you guys, I just love this foundation chain because you can make any amount of the length that you need. It doesn't matter if they're odd or even, or in multiples of 7 or 9 or whatever. All right, you're going to want to start by making a slip knot. And I'm just going to be chaining 10 for this tutorial. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and we are going to go into the second chain from the hook and do 1 single crochet. All right, and we are going to be picking up the last front loop. You're just going to put it under your hook and then go into the next chain and go through all 3 loops, and then you're going to pick up that last front loop and then go into the next chain, and we're going to repeat that. This is row 2. All right, pick up that last front loop, next chain, go through all 3, All right, so we're at the end and we're going to still pick up that front loop of the previous one and then insert into our last chain, yarn over and go through all 3 loops, and you're going to chain 1 and you are going to turn your work. All right, and now we're going to be starting row 3. All right, and this is going to feel really awkward because instead of going how you normally insert the hook, it's going to go behind just like this. So you're going underneath the feet, but then you're also on the back of your work. You're going to pick up that 1 loop that's underneath the front loop. You're going to pick that up on all of them when you are on the back of your work. So right now, the back is facing you and the pretty pattern is facing the other way. All right, and then you're going to yarn over and you're going to pick up the last loop on the back side now. And then continue what we just did. So you're going to go through the V plus the 1 underneath the front loop. And I like to point the hook down when I'm pulling it through and then make it go back up. All right, you're going to pull that through and you're going to grab that back loop on the other side. Don't forget that. Go underneath your V plus that extra front loop below it. All right, and then yarn over, go through all 3, grab that back one. All right, and after you finish with row 3, you're going to go back and do row 2, and you're just going to keep alternating between row 2 and row 3 to achieve the pattern. Okay, and we made it to the end of our row, and basically there should be 2 V's, and you are still going to pick up that back, the back loop, and then we're going to go through the V. We're not picking up that third one. You should just be going through 2. And then you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And if you know a better way to turn your work, I get so confused on which way to turn my work. Otherwise, there's like this obnoxious, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a loop. And you can always feel free to use stitch markers on either side to mark where you're going to need to go at your next row. And again, so we're starting with row 1. So you're going to do a single crochet, the last front loop. Let's go under the V, yarn over, go through all 3, the last front loop. Okay, we are at the end again. So you're going to want to pick up the last V and chain 1. Right, so remember you're going to be going from the back end, and you're going to be picking up the V plus that bottom loop. Yarn over and pull through, and then you're going to get the back loop from the back end plus all 3. Okay, and we came to the end of our row again, so we're going to pick up that back loop that's in the back of it, and we're just going to go through those two, the V, and we are not going to pick up that last extra loop underneath the V. And so we're going to chain one, and then you can turn your work. Subscribe for more. For more easy patterns, head over to my Etsy shop.